Ana versus Sombra, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Stylosa and this is Unit Lost, and we're going to talk about the way these heroes have been handled and the way they have been handled leading up to their launch. So let's just begin with Ana, and this is going to be very quick. Because all that happened with Ana is, yeah, there were little bits of lore information floating around, you know, that's fine, that's great. And then we got an image out of nowhere on the Overwatch Twitter accounts, and it was a picture of a biotic rifle. And it had a couple of comments from Torbjorn and Mercy, and it was a biotic rifle. So from this, we look at it and we're like, oh, this is probably a support sniper. Biotics are healing agents in the Overwatch universe. Look at Soldier's biotic field that he drops down, the biotic beam that Mercy fires out of a staff, and all, you know, it's healing stuff. So we know it's going to be healing. So this let us go a little bit wild with speculation, and I think I said like, oh yeah, it should probably be a healer that fires healing darts, and I was kind of surprisingly quite correct. Although I did say that she'd probably have some sort of damage mechanic where she's like Lucio, so she can toggle from the heal, but instead of to speed, it would be toggle to like a toxic dart, although she's much easier than that in reality because you just fire at the enemies and it damages them. So that was Ana, and then a week later, we got, well, a video in the typical Overwatch new hero style. Oh look, here's a hero, shows the abilities off, shows her getting to impossible to reach locations in Temple of Anubis, if any of you guys remember that. And at the very same time she was released on the PTR. There was a week, 1 week, just 1 week, and that was it. 1 week. So then we come to Sombra, ladies and gentlemen, and alright then, so we had some very early teasers, like, ooh, little bits of information for Sombra, ooh, this is great. Blizzard started to play around with an ARG, and they put little hidden cryptic things into video updates, the things in the summer games and even before that, and, you know, little bits and pieces. It was nice. We all remember the code that was hidden in Tracer's Trail in the summer games video. We remember the numbers that were hidden on the various hero pages for the new skins and emotes on the summer game trailer. Oh, it was great. It was fine. But then it almost seemed like Blizzard were just having a bit of fun. But everybody went a bit too deep, maybe. Or did we? Because we did actually come up with ideas that were answers to the clues that were left by Blizzard in this whole ARG kind of, I guess, fiasco at this point for Sombra. And this led us ultimately to a moment in crime.com, which, well, was a countdown going up painfully slow. And so everybody's like, right, this is interesting. So a few days after this website had been up, some enterprising fellow worked out the rate the updates were actually coming into this website, so the speed at which the countdown would go up. So we knew it would end pretty much on a Tuesday. Now we know a Tuesday is an update day for Overwatch, but we've also got BlizzCon just around the corner, and in the back of my head I've always assumed that Sombra is going to be a major release at BlizzCon, because I don't really see what Blizzard have actually got for us as well at BlizzCon if they were to release Sombra. It's not like they would release another hero, surely. Surely releasing double heroes at the same time would be a little bit mad. Or would it be? I don't know. Maybe that's what they're going to do. Who knows? Anyway, Sombra, a moment in crime even, it reaches 100%. The internet is going crazy. Everybody, people that are not even interested in Overwatch, are waiting. It's on 99.999% or whatever the hell it was at. Everybody's spamming F5 on the keyboards. Refresh, refresh. Eventually it refreshes. It's got some more Spanish on it, which basically says Bastion has been compromised. And yeah, in the source code of the website, it's got a note in the HTML which indicates that the next update to hit Overwatch will probably have something Sombra related in it. That's pretty much it. Like that is pretty much it. We waited a month for that, and yeah, there are some crazy theories like the Bastion rip emote when he's in his default skin. It is blinking Morse code which says Dorado. If you work out what the Morse code blinks mean, it means Dorado, so something's going to go on Dorado. We know that there's a Sambar Protocol happening on Dorado. When you're in the power plant at the end, if you look at the monitors, you can see Sambar Protocol version, whatever the hell it's on now. Yeah, but if that's not a letdown, I don't know what is, because I was hoping they were going to put her on the PTR, but it's quite clear that doing that during a major seasonal event is not what Blizzard want to do. Now, there are pros and cons for doing that. The pros would be potentially get more people into the game, so maybe more people buy loot boxes or whatever. I mean, I personally, I couldn't really see that being a pro in Blizzard's eyes, because the negatives are, it's the Halloween event. We don't want to bring Sombra out to take over the impact of the Halloween event. Problem is, Sombra is going on for so long now that people, even me, who've covered Sombra in depth, ladies and gentlemen, is getting just like, come on, just give us Sombra. So it looks like what's going to happen now is we're going to get Sombra at BlizzCon, and it's going to be pretty much like, well, this is great. What else are we going to get? And we're probably not going to get anything else. Unless Blizzard have got major surprises in the wings for us, I mean, I'm going to be majorly shocked. See, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of ways to give Blizzard the benefit of the doubt here, because why would they have... Like, Blizzard know what they're doing. They know this would ultimately piss off the community if you take ages and ages to release a hero. Especially in this sense, where she's being teased over and over again with different ARG clues that seemingly go nowhere, because the way you do an ARG is you have a set start and then you have a grand finale, and then you have clues leading to the next clue. This, though, has like, it had a start and then a couple of clues, then it just stops, and then a few more cute clues, then people went a bit far off the track because maybe the ARG wasn't designed that well. We get put back on the track, everybody remembers the whole Sky Coder in the sky music madness going on, and then we sort of get back to the countdown timer, which tells us to wait for a month, and then nothing really happens in a month. So maybe they had to push Sombra back. Maybe Sombra was actually going to be released before the Halloween event. But if you look at Anna's release time frame, it was extremely quick. Like I said, it was a week. It was basically a week from when we got the first official teaser of Anna. That was it. She was out a week later, and that was it. Sombra, though, is just going on for God knows how long. So maybe they've had some major internal problems with the way Sombra's been designed. Maybe Sombra's been broken. Maybe there's all kinds of different things that they've had to work out, and they've had to come back and start rebuilding her. We just don't know. We're never really going to know that. Obviously, the other way of looking at this is Blizzard probably have always intended to release her at BlizzCon, but this ARG was probably a fun thing they thought they could do on the side, but they didn't realise the sort of impact this would have on the community, because it's been massive. Like, I know I'm a big Overwatch channel, and there are loads of other Overwatch channels out there, and they're all covering this, and the views are, you know, it's just crazy. They speak for themselves. The interest is massive, and when you let down that number of people in such a grand way, it's just like, wow, it's such, as we would say in the UK, a kick in the bollocks. It's like, oh my god, that is horrible. So we get Sombra is a hacker hero, right? She hacks the forums, it's all covert, she's hacking the Omnics and all of this stuff, and it's great and it was fun, but it's gone on way too long, and honestly, I fear for Sombra right now. We need something more tangible to happen. If that's going to be at BlizzCon, then so be it, but Blizzard, I'd be aware if it is like, oh god, in the big grand release at BlizzCon for Overwatch is Sombra, she's hacked the event, which we've all kind of expected would happen. The audience will probably just go, way. They're not going to go, yeah, why is this? If you give us Doomfist, on the other hand, then maybe we'll go crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Stylo, so let me know what you think about the whole Sombra ARG madness and the whole Sombra versus Anna, because that was the title of this video, and that was the point of this video. I spent most of it talking about the way Sombra's been handled, and then I compared it to Anna, because the way Anna has been handled, in my opinion, is a much better way to launch a hero. A bit of hype, bang, and then she's out, and then it's great, and everybody gets on with it, instead of this massive prolonged period of, like, overhype, because that's what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Stylo, so this is Unit Lost. If you like the video, then like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Toodaloo.